I love discipline and routine, but I also like to have fun with my mobility. So I often will do different tasks to increase my mobility. And if you think about it as a child, when you watch a child sit down and play with toys, they're in all these crazy positions and so comfortable. Again, I'm always trying to restore a 2-year-old's health in my body and yours. So here's one of the things I'll do. I took 2 tennis balls. Sometimes I use my children's toys that are laying around at the house, a couple books, but just take a couple objects like tennis balls. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna reach out as far as I can. The rule is I can't let either glute come up. So both glutes are down. I've got to use the mobility of my torso. So I reach out, put it down. Right when I feel like my right glute's coming up, I got to stop and come back. Second ball, I have to reach further as far as I can. This is the only rule. I just keep the glutes down. Now I'm going to pull one back, and I'm going to see if I can get this one to go even further than that second one. Exhale. Good. Pick that other one up. And I'm gonna finally see if I can get this one to go even further. And it looks like I'm about maxed out, I'm tied. So now what do? I just go to the second side, okay? Sometimes I reset for a moment, put my back against the wall. This is pretty taxing on my back. So first one, don't let the glute come up. I go out. Second one, same thing. As I go down and I reach, I'm contracting, I exhale, trying to make space. And then come back. Now I felt a little lift there in my glutes, so I'm gonna try again, but do a better job to keep my glute down, reaching, getting long on one side. Oh, this is tougher on this side for some reason. So this is some good feedback. I'm really tight on one side versus the other. Now, when you've done both corners, for example, going to the side, there's no rule. I just pick these arbitrary spots. You can even go to the side, or I'll scoot forward. You can work on going behind. You know, the same thing, reaching. How far can you go without letting your glute or without falling and tipping over, right? So keeping my knees low, exhaling when I reach, same thing going behind me. If you feel like you need mobility there. Going straight in front, same thing. So I'll reach out, let me move back just a touch more. I reach out, place it down. Second one's coming up, I'm gonna see if I can go a little bit further. Good, no problem. I feel a little bit better in this position instead of the sides. Let's see if I can get a little bit further. Okay, I went further, but I don't know if I'm gonna get the second one any further. Let's test it out. This is such a simple drill. I did, good, I'm gonna do another one. It seems almost silly as you do this, but man, trying to build, there we go, just some functional mobility while you're sitting on the ground. Next, you may not sit like this and do stuff like that, although you'll see children sit in these crazy positions and reach over, so simple. We're gonna go one knee, one shin down, one foot up. And again, the rules are pretty loose here, but what I'm gonna do is, I'm gonna make this my base leg. I can stretch this and use this as like my mobile side, but this is my base. I don't get to pull this up. And what I'm gonna do is just picking an arbitrary space right in front of me to the side. So I'll reach out and I'll feel this now different on the inside of my thigh and my groin a little bit. So this leg, you can let it go out. You can pull it in, just whatever's comfortable. See if you can do it without losing your balance and putting your hand down. Okay, I'm kind of even there. I wouldn't really call that any further. So let's try, maybe my other hand can get it further. There we go. I'm trying to keep my glute on my ankle here. Now in reality, I could do this, right? And just post my hand down and get it. But just for a fun little task, we're working on balancing here on this base leg, working on mobility, some flexibility here. So I reach. You can add some twisting motions in there. Heck, you can even go, so again, that's an arbitrary space. I mean, who says you can't go this direction? That's the cool thing about this. You've got 360 degrees around you that you can reach for and constantly push yourself. If you do more task-oriented training like this, you'll get less bored and you'll get even better results because you're picking positions that you may be in. We've got 2 knees down. Let's pick out here. I'm gonna keep both shins, feet, glutes down. That's gonna be my rules, and you can change the rules for yourself as well. You don't have to follow my rules. I'm just giving you a little programming here, a little outline of what you could do. Let's see if this is so tight here. This is where I feel like I need to post and reach, right? But just playing my game here within the rules, that's it. That's as far as I can go. So try this, explore some different positions, 2 knees down, 1 knee up, sitting cross-legged. You can even kind of straddle, just play with that. See how far you can go. And you can work on kind of pancaking, stretching, right? Like you're working on the splits in gymnastics. You can go all different directions again. Push, try and keep both glutes down. See if I can go a little bit further. And again, you can travel 360 degrees around. So it's sort of limitless. It's, when I teach kids and they tell me they're bored, I tell them that they're a boring person because they're not being creative. They're stuck in some sort of routine that they can't make up a new game out of whatever task they're doing. And I challenge you to do the same thing. If you're bored with your routine, make things up like this. This is challenging in its own right. It's very rewarding. Keep moving forward.